So we're about to do another author binge. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Charles from the channel Books on Stereo, and like I said, I'm going to do another author binge, and today's author will be Ruby Lang. And now, currently, as I'm making this video, Ruby Lang only has 3 books that have been published already, and I have read all 3 of these books. So I read all her entire backlist and her current list. If that makes any sense, I don't think that makes any sense. So the 3 books are all contained in the Uptown collection. I don't remember the titles of the specific books, but I will walk through what each of the plots of the 3 books are. They're like more like category length, almost novella-like length romance novels. They're very light on this theme. They do contain a lot of diverse characters, and Ruby Lang herself is an Asian American author. And so I thought like this would be a really great time to like lift up those voices and also support more diverse authors. When I just said I didn't know the titles of the book, I actually like flipped through like the table of contents and it tells me the titles, so I'll tell you the titles of each of the 3 books. We'll go through them really quickly. I'll give you my thoughts, give you a quick synopsis, and then I'll wrap up this whole entire video giving you my thoughts on Ruby Lang's work overall. So the first book is Playing House, the second book is Open House, and the third book is House Rules. Now in the first book we basically have like a fake relationship type trope. I really did enjoy this one. It was really quick and really was to the point. The steam was a little bit lacking for me, but I really enjoyed our characters and I really enjoyed the story. And I gave this one a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Now, book 2 is probably my favorite book in this whole entire trilogy. And I forgot to mention, you do not have to read these books in order. You can read whatever one you want in whatever order. They're for the most part pretty standalone. They just kind of take place in like the same universe. And this one is, I believe it's an enemies to lovers romance. It's a rivalry between their 2 main characters. And oh my goodness, this one was so good. There was a point in the book where our heroine basically kind of describes how tumultuous your 20s can be and not really understanding what you want to be and like making a bunch of mistakes, but then also kind of like realizing the financial hardships that come along with that when you just change directions all the time. And I really enjoyed her character. I enjoyed this romance and I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. Really love this one. This is probably my favorite Ruby Lang book. And then in the third one, this is probably the more focus on the romance of the 3 novellas. And in this one we basically have an established marriage couple. I think they were divorced, and they, through a certain set of circumstances, they get forced back together, and it's their romance. Really did love this one. Probably is on par with the first book for me. It had some little bit of pacing issues. I didn't quite buy the romance between our main 2 characters, but I still enjoyed the writing, and I still enjoyed the characterization, and I just enjoyed myself overall while reading that book. And I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. So now, let's talk about Ruby Lang's work overall. I think she's a really talented author, and I'm really excited to see what she publishes next. I was about to say pushes next, but publish next. And yeah, overall, this is a really cute, really fun collection of stories that I think are really kind of like, you just sit down, you breeze through it, and you get a full story with like full character arcs, great plot, great pacing. And it's just overall a really delight, and it's really fun seeing diverse. I believe a lot of the lead characters in this book, or in these series of 3 books, are Asian. So it's really nice to see Asians in contemporary romance just finding their happily ever afters. And so, do I recommend Ruby Lang? Yes, I recommend Ruby Lang. I would say if you're in the mood for like a nice, sweet rom-com with a little bit of social commentary, you will absolutely love this book, or absolutely love these series of books. Alright, let me know down in the comment section down below if you have read Ruby Lang, or if you're going to pick up Ruby Lang after watching this review of her work. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys with a brand new video. Peace.